Welcome to our introduction to Medical Sales Coach for Salesforce.com, presented by ISM. The first things we wanted to deal with when creating this product for medical sales teams was to address the major issues that medical sales reps are facing in the field today. One of the common issues that we're hearing from almost every one of our clients is the continuing access pressure that they experience, meaning doctors only want to spend time with reps that have relevant information for them, and that relevancy may come from either business-related issues or giving them clinical guidance around their product or service. So it's very, very important for reps to maintain their subject matter expertise. Secondly, field reps need what we call actionable intelligence. That is information that tells the rep this is something that you need to pay attention to and something that you can take action to or take action on in your territory. Third, field time, the time that reps spend in their territory, must be focused for maximum results. So again, how do they leverage that actionable intelligence to be more productive and to be more focused in the way they spend time in their territory? And finally, reps need tools that are easy to use and relevant for the way that they work on a daily basis. So based on this, Medical Sales Coach was built on the world's most complete sales application, Salesforce.com. Salesforce.com, as I said a moment ago, is the leading provider of Salesforce automation solutions in the cloud. One of the things that's very amazing about Salesforce is the amazing growth and the amazing health of their organization. Salesforce recently reported an annual run rate of over $2 billion. So in essence, Salesforce is the first cloud company ever to achieve or exceed $2 billion in revenue. Secondly, and I think even more interestingly, is the number of paying customers that are working with Salesforce. It's not a small number of customers, it's actually a very large, dynamic, healthy number in terms of 100,000 customers. That means that Salesforce has a very dynamic ecosystem and it's very productive in creating solutions that are very useful for sales reps. What's also very interesting is the actual results that companies experience by using Salesforce. This slide shows some of the statistics or some of the survey results that Salesforce achieves with their customers. And for medical sales in particular, a couple of these statistics really stand out. Number one, a 32% increase in sales productivity is a very significant number. Secondly, the increase in sales revenue as well as deal size are numbers and or metrics that many of our medical sales clients are very, very interested in. So, if Medical Sales Coach is built on top of this powerful platform, what is it that Medical Sales Coach does? Well, Medical Sales Coach, as I mentioned earlier, focuses on four key things. Number one, we focus on what we call sales data-driven coaching. This means that we're bringing data from other parts of your organization, primarily real sales data, and formatting it in a way that sales reps can take action on and can respond to immediately. This provides what we call physician or customer coaching. This means that it tells the rep very specifically for this account, is the effort that you're investing on a sales approach working or not working for you? Meaning, is the account growing or declining in response to the way that you're managing and or selling the account? Third, this creates territory coaching, which is a broader view of how the rep is managing their territory and gives them insight and actionable intelligence on how to maintain and manage their time in their territory. And finally, this data is available in offline field selling tools. So let's talk a little bit about what data-driven coaching really means. So when we use the word actionable, what we're saying is that we're formatting the data inside of Salesforce in a way that the rep can take action on. Now, many companies that use Salesforce find that the data that they have available in Salesforce is only the data that their users enter. What we're doing is we're bringing other sales data from other parts of the organization, and this is the most important piece, we're formatting that data in a way that enables the rep to take advantage of it. What that means is that most accounting data in organizations today is formatted and organized so accountants can use it, not necessarily so salespeople can use it. So an example of this is this screenshot or these graphs that you see here. On the left-hand side, you see what we call the sales leaders. And what this is doing is this is telling the rep not only how are they performing in certain product categories, but how are they performing compared to an annual goal. So you can see that this rep is exceeding their goal in some places and they're underperforming in other specific products. But the other thing we're doing on the right-hand side is we're giving the rep insight into the status of their customers. In this graph, you see top 10 decliners, or this table rather, you're seeing top 10 decliners. And this is telling the rep that you have several customers that are at risk or that are declining at a significant level. and it's sorted from the largest decliners to the least decliners. So immediately, without any insight, the rep can really easily see which accounts are declining. But more importantly, the rep can drill down into those customers, and they can see what's driving that decline. So in this example, I'm looking at a customer that's declining. So if you look in the middle part of the screen where it says sales metrics, I can see that the annual performance of this account is down, and I can see that the monthly performance is down. And so we provide that interpretation with colors. We always say red bad, green good. So in this case, we're showing that the rep that this account is declining on an annual basis as well as on a monthly basis. But this doesn't tell the rep the entire story. If you move your eyes down just another few inches, you'll see what we call the sales leaders. And that's telling us by product category, where is the growth or where is the decline coming from. And again, we're looking at that on an annual and a monthly basis. But in this scenario, you can see that one specific product is contributing to the majority of the decline of this account. And that rep may want to find out, is this decline being caused by competitive influences? Has someone displaced my product? Is the physician no longer performing that kind of case? Has he or she changed their technique? What is it that's driving that sales performance? And so the sales rep can now have a meaningful conversation with a physician at a clinical level as well as at a business level to address those issues. Again, the data is actionable and it provides interpretation for the sales rep. This leads into what we call territory management, which is the ability to then group your accounts based on what we call routes. And the idea of a route is it enables a rep to say that a selection of accounts are grouped together based on attributes. Those attributes are generally geography, but they might be other attributes like sales data or product purchase or whatever. In addition to being able to route those accounts, you can then identify what days in your territory plan will you be in specific routes. The goal here is not to be draconian or top-down. It's to give the rep a framework for planning their time in their territory. And equally, and we think more importantly, the ability to then identify where are these accounts located physically on a map so that they can maximize their drive time and maximize their travel time. One final benefit that this provides is leveraging the other capabilities of Salesforce. Now that I have my accounts grouped in routes, if I'm going to be in a route, let's say in 2 weeks, I can use email functionality to actually pre-email those accounts and automate the scheduling of some of those visits. Now obviously reps generally will schedule follow-up appointments when they're visiting an account, but the email feature can help fill in some of those gaps and again, maximize their time and territory. Finally, these tools are available in an offline format via tools like the iPad. It enables the rep to access this information when they're meeting with a physician, let's say in a disconnected environment where they don't have internet. So the idea is to bring all this information together in a tool that they can use that's again relevant and easy to use. So as I said earlier, Medical Sales Coach is designed to provide a fully integrated solution that gives reps actionable intelligence. It also provides them with customer and territory coaching as well as offline access for field use. And finally, it's easy to use and relevant. Thank you for taking a few minutes to watch this video. You can learn more about Medical Sales Coach on our website at www.ismsystems.com, and we'd love to talk to you directly. Feel free to contact us at our 800 number, and we also have 30-day trials available to trial Medical Sales Coach if you're an existing Salesforce customer, or you can trial Salesforce if you're new to Salesforce. Thank you so much for your time. Bye-bye.